don't forget about the free giveaway. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away 4 hours tattoo time or 300 quid cash. It's your choice. So subscribe. So today I'm tattooing Danny. We had a little bit of a change of plan this morning. We were coming in for a nice big chest tattoo. We got all the designs together and everything. The minute he pulled his shirt off, he's got a massive old tattoo there, which I think he forgot to tell me about.
Definitely told you, mate.
So what we've done, we've had a bit of a change of plan, and he's decided to get something on his leg. We're going to laser his chest, and we'll come back to that at a later date. Yeah, I was trying to explain to you earlier, Danny, that you can't always have what you want when you're doing a cover up. You've sort of got to modify things and make it work. Yeah. I mean, I know you're a barber. It's like you were cutting an hair and someone's got a big cyst on their head and they're wanting a certain haircut. It just sort of puts a little bit of a spanner in the works.
Yeah. Moles at worst. Like skin tags and stuff.
Yeah.
They're hardest to do.
Similar thing. I mean, I think barbers, or barbering's a little bit similar to tattooing in a way. You know, it's. I mean, I could cut hair myself. I do it with all my friends and stuff, but
yeah.
I think obviously I only get one chance, whereas you,
yeah,
you can make an absolute
ball
ball
between a couple of haircuts and that.
That's it. I mean, I know it's not good to think like that, but I think a lot of people suffer, don't they? Even in probably barbering as well, you know, panicking, thinking, what if this goes wrong or what?
When you first start, definitely. Yeah.
How long have you been doing it for now?
About 2 years now.
What, are you flat out like when you're there, you're busy, or is it all like bookings and that?
But it's bookings, but it's start to finish, you're like back to back.
But it gets quite stressful, that, doesn't it?
It does, but your day goes quick. It goes. I'd rather be busy than sat there waiting for the next one.
Yeah. I'm like that. If I'm here, I'm working. I'm not here just sat on my phone, you know.
Yeah.
Who organises it all then, or is it?
It's down to an app.
Oh, so you're not doing anything after work. When you finish, you just come in next day.
I get messages and stuff on like social media, but it's mainly an app now. People just do it themselves, book exactly what day, what time they want.
I bet you've done half of people around Ponty then, haven't you?
Yeah. Between us all, yeah.
We went out around town over Christmas, and I'm not joking. The amount of people with tattooed haven't been up for a few years.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Couple of
Shock
free
a lot
drinks
of
and
people, yeah. Just coming up, you know. I want this tattoo, or I've been meaning to call in and see you about tattoo.
Yeah.
Which obviously we don't mind. I like to talk about it. You know, I don't want to come across ignorant.
Sometimes nice to switch off, though, isn't it? When you're out.
It is, but I suppose if I'm like in next town, people are going to do that, and that's just how it is. So I'll just give the best advice I can on night. Hopefully, I had 2 minutes to drink. I'm not giving them wrong advice, but
yeah.
I generally just tell them to call in. You know, it's easier.
It's easy, yeah.
Because I could spend maybe half an hour talking to them about, you know, I could do this, I can do that, and if they're pissed up, I might have just wasted half an hour of my time on my night out, do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it happens to me as well.
Does it?
Booking in like in morning and that, do you know, when you've been out on a Friday.
Yeah.
And you just know that they won't show up.
Yeah, so is yours all like deposits and stuff? Do you know?
No. On books it is, but if they ring up and stuff, you can't take a deposit. But we're changing apps this week.
See, we sort of learned quite quick that people would they won't think twice if they didn't want to come, they just not turn up, and they won't think to tell you or anything, so you can get any other plans. But
yeah,
if they have got a deposit on, it sort of does wedge you in the mind a little bit better.
Yeah, it's with that Booksy, if they don't show up, you give them like an hour, and then if
is it like
you charge them. But we're changing to an app called Squire, and it's direct to my bank account. So
what? So it just automatically
it takes the percentage of what I should get and goes straight to my bank.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we met at first because we tattooed your dad, haven't we? I think that's how you started coming in.
Yeah.
What's your other plans for tattoos, and how many are you wanting? What else are you wanting, type of thing?
Probably just keep going.
There's no end at minute, like.
Yeah, just no plans to stop really.
We did your 2 sleeves, didn't we? And then you sort of had a bit of a hold for maybe
a
couple of years,
off, and then
Torch your bird round, and now she's letting you have some more again.
Yeah.
So what do you think to pain on back of your leg as opposed to your arms?
A lot worse.
A lot worse, yeah. Well,
it stings a lot more. Like.
I think a lot of people who've had their arms and think, oh, I'll just go and get my leg done, and it generally does hurt.
I thought it was going to be easier.
I don't know why that is. Maybe just it's further away from you, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Just seems very tender, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
What did you think about chest though? If we were going to do chest, I think that chest is worse than this myself.
No, well, it's meant to be that bone in, like middle in it. That's meant to kill.
But I suppose it depends what you're having as well. If it's subtle, delicate stuff, it's sort of more on the surface. Whereas if it's sort of colour packing,
yeah,
you're going over and it's a lot more strenuous on the skin.
What's worst place then?
Good question, but I honestly
depends
think,
who you are.
yeah, different people like feel different body parts, completely different. I mean, you can have one person that don't mind the elbow, and then it'll kill him on the bicep, and then the next person could the opposite way around. You know, my true theory behind it is, I believe, the more tattoos you have, the more they hurt. I don't know if it's just because the excitement's gone away a little bit, so you're not as keen as you were when you first started.
Yeah, maybe.
You start something, you think, Jesus, like, what have I started that if I killed? But I think more you have, the more they hurt is the best answer I could give you on that. So, what got you into barbering then, Danny?
I just fancied a change in career, and
Right, what were you doing originally?
I was doing warehouse work. But I don't know, I just thought it was a decent career and quite an easy career to pick up. You don't really need much.
Yeah. I think it's quite fashionable now as well, isn't it, to be like a barber and stuff. It never used to be like that.
No, it's massive now. Lads are coming every week. Well, I've got 2 lads that come every Friday, just every week.
Yeah, people seem to be taking a lot more care about their appearance and stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
So what, did you have to go to college and stuff like that, or?
They come to shop every fortnight.
What, so you just back to working completely and just said that's it?
Yeah. I just started a friendship. But she came to us, it took about a year, maybe a bit longer because of lockdowns and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I've been self-employed about, I'd say around a year now.
So did you think in that sort of industry, were half of the battle like the nerves and having confidence? Like, you know?
Yeah, 100% to start with.
Because it's fine doing it on someone you know, where there's no sort of stress or anything, and the minute someone comes in who's random.
Yeah, because when you first start, you get put on like walk-ins.
Yeah.
So, like, you could have anyone you could have any hair.
Yeah, and you might not be specialising in that sort of cut. Or you like doing one thing better than other. Yeah. So it's probably a bit like tattooing, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think that's why I always recommend, if anyone's starting out, to do friends or do people who've got tattoos that they're really not happy with. You're sort of halfway there because you've got no pressure as such.
Yeah.
You know, but it's the minute you start charging full price, and then that means, you know, game's on, everything's got to be right, you know what I mean? And you're only as good as your last work, aren't you? You could do 20 good haircuts, do one bad one, and everyone in town will say, oh, it's crap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're fighting against that as well.
Most of the lads, Josh says it quite a lot. He says, like, I just feel like I can't cut hair today. Like, some lads go through them days. Obviously, you can't really have one of them days, can you?
Yeah, well, that's the thing with tattooing. People don't realise you've got to fit into a lifestyle to be a tattooist. You know, I can't really just go out drinking the night before. You know, the minute I walk through that door, I've got to be switched on.
Yeah.
There's people waiting out there just for you to do that one mistake so they can be onto you. It's like going it. A lot of people are free to do something wrong and do something right, and that's just
of course.
That's the world we're living now. You know?
Yeah, it is.
So when you come in today, obviously, you thought that we were going to do your chest tattoo.
Yeah.
Things changed a little bit. Are you glad you wore your Calvin Classics?
Could have got more black boxes like.
Jumping out. If it hurts any more on back here, I think I might have a bit of a brown stain up back. So what's your plans with barbering then in future? Have you got any long-term plans? Like, would you eventually want your own shop and stuff, or are you just quite happily?
I'm alright at the minute, but hopefully in future you always hope to progress, don't you? So,
yeah.
It's just where to put it. There's that many now.
Yeah, they're popping up a lot all over the shop.
You've got to be something different as well.
I think, I mean, my advice to a lot of people, even in tattooing or barbering or whatever, they might be working for someone and sort of think, God, you know, I could earn this, I could do that, but like what you're doing, you've got no stress.
No stress at all, yeah.
The minute you're home, you can do what you want, whereas you've always got to remember that owner of that shop or whatever, they've got bills, they've got, you know, there's council tax, insurance.
You won't be earning as much as you think. You'd still be earning a bit, but not as
You
much.
might earn more, obviously, but
yeah.
There's a lot of stress to come and weight on your shoulders just for that extra. But I suppose, I don't know, in an ideal world for me, to be maybe do less tattoos and have a couple of studios with people working in them, but
yeah.
It's getting people you can trust to keep your reputation good, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What time do you finish tonight then?
So tonight, obviously it's been Thursday, Becky does late on a Thursday, so we're open from like 8 till 8 tonight. Me and Jan generally leave about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Right.
But obviously there'll be people in shop until late on, until the last one's been in, basically. Right, so we'd just like to introduce you to the new receptionist. After going through about 150 messages, we finally settled on young Paige, who's at the front there. Very outgoing and seems ideal for the job. So I'll just let you have a quick sample, see what you think.
Thanks for watching, and as ever, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.